schwarzer Haufen, ja, oh, und voll mit Tyrannen raufen, ja, oh, wie's voran.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Operation Andromeda. My name is Elite Golden, and it is the 17th German turn. Before we get into tech, a little bit of housekeeping. Um, the rocket that couldn't hit Kiev is going to be moved towards Moscow up to its full range, which is only one. So he'll join the group in Tula-Lipetsk. And the Italians would rather lose the artillery than an infantry from the American bombing. So there, simple as that. Let's get into the turn now. So this is the last guaranteed turn of the game. We're going to start rolling for the end of the game here, and who knows when it'll end. It's a little bit of a low number to roll right now, but it'll keep getting bigger. So, got to play our cards right now. Germany is going to go for advanced artillery here. Going to try to get on the boards for improved construction, try to get on the boards for airborne doctrine, and try to move along jet fighters. It is so close to the end of the game that who knows what will happen. I doubt that I'll finish these technologies, but hey, I could be wrong. So, first up, artillery. 3, no good. Construction. 4, no good. Airborne. 4, no good. And jet fighters. 6, no good. All right. So, 0 for 4. Big swing and a miss from the German tech department. All right. So here's the buy. We've got 98 bucks and we're spending 98 bucks. We're going to buy 3 fighters, 2 infantry, 2 airborne, 2 heavy armor, 1 medium armor, 2 rockets, 5 militia, 2 militia upgrades. We're lend-leasing the Italians a strap bomber, and we're lend-leasing the nationalists a mountain brigade. So that is the whole kit and caboodle. Let's do our attacks. So to try to push the Allies out of Normandy, we are going to send quite a few forces. I think it's a total of 6 infantry, I believe, supported by 2 artillery. We'll toss an anti-aircraft in there, just why not, and a deadly tiger. So yeah, it's 6 infantry to 4 infantry, 2 artillery to their 1, an airborne and a militia, and I've got a tiger and an anti-aircraft. So I don't know. Hopefully that battle doesn't go too poorly for me. That would get me my victory point back, so we'll see there. The seaplane is going to come 1, 2, try to map this, because what we're doing is we're going to have this transport come out of port, get a militia, or sorry, not a militia, a marine and an infantry, and hopefully go and attack London. This fighter 1, 2, 3 will also go. 1, 2, 3. This transport plane and airborne will also go. 1, 2, 3. Then these guys are going to get out because we can see the writing on the wall. The Soviets are coming for us, and we can't withstand another round of that. So 1, 2, and 3. We can make it. Whoops, let me just try to stabilize here. So these guys will land here. And what else do we have? Of course, this coastal defense ship is going to come out just because it can provide some defense either against the coastal sub or a possible scramble. Now I'm going to try to strategically bomb with a rocket that. We'll see how that goes. And then these strap bombers with airborne are going to go 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, they'll have to land elsewhere. So they're here along with these guys. So pretty fancy battle there. Oh, and then of course, yes, these fighters from Paris. One, two, three. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. This tactical bomber is going to come one, two, three, four, and help with the coastal defense ship on the off chance that uh, the rocket hit does not strike and the jet fighter can scramble. I didn't ask, but I imagine it would want to if it can, just because it's going to have better odds fighting those two units than I think trying to put up a defense against. Well, it's just going to die in the first round with the fighters that I have bring in. So that's just my thought on that. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, let's situate down here. Oh, yes, of course, the rating over here, I'll say that right now just so I don't forget. Um, we're going to do a big move into this territory. I might need to get a token for this just because of how many motorized or mechanized units I'll have in here. Two, 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 and two. There we go. Yeah, one, two. A lot of two movements there. This guy's going to go up here, try to blitz through, and then blitz into that territory as well. These guys are going to go one, two, pull in the artillery. One, two, three. Put that guy in there. Let's see. This cavalry is going to go up here. It's going to go one, two. We're going to try to do this. I didn't ask about scramble there either, but I imagine he wouldn't want to just because of this stuff. Um, so what's happening here? Let's see. I'm bringing a whole bunch of aircraft. I think it's again 4 fighters, same as the battle in uh, the other place, I forget, London. So yeah, 2 tacticals and 4 fighters up against 2 fighters. If he wants to, we can for sure roll some of that out, but I don't think he'll want to with what I'm bringing into the fight. This cavalry will go to Kametskaya. Then we'll have to peel off some guys here. Okay, so 1 Panzer Grenadier is going blitzing through, trying to add a little support to Stalingrad in case, just so that he can't come back and beat me with all this militia while it's surrounded because there's no airbase in there. That would not be very cool. Let's see. So all these guys are going one, two, three, and then they'll have 2 movement remaining. 2 movement remaining. They'll probably end up in eastern Ukraine. That's a pretty decent spot for them. I don't think these guys can make it anywhere impactful. Looking pretty good, pretty good. That fight. So now we got to parcel some of this stuff out. So let me just grab the guys that only move 1. These guys. Yeah, I think these guys are going to go here. And then we've got some guys who just simply cannot blitz. So what I think I'll do is actually I'll peel one of these artillery off, push him over here. We'll also pull a motorized off and push him up there. Just so we've got a decent force in Oral Kursk. That'll be really nice. And got a lot of tank destroyers. Let me just grab these guys because these guys can't blitz no matter what. They can only go 1, which is really unfortunate. So what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is I'll send a motorized to here. And just how it kind of has to work out is these tank destroyers won't be able to pair. And so instead, they'll go to Oral Kursk as well. Let's try to get them all on there. Okay. That's pretty nice right there. Pretty nice indeed. And then, of course, the blitzing force that is coming here will blitz into Stalingrad, except for one. One Panzer Grenadier will blitz into Saratov to pick up that $3 territory. That'll be pretty nice. All right. Oh, and then I suppose we've got an airborne here. How far can he make it? Hmm. Ah, unfortunate. Let's snip the rail line over here. So it's gonna go one, two, three, and then land back there to snip the rail line for the CCP. That's pretty nice. There we go. There you go, Japan. Hopefully that helps you out for a little bit. And then I just have to make sure that we'll probably land them up here just because I need to make sure I don't just get that spiked for free. That's never very cool. All right. Is that all the attacks? Because it's definitely a few attacks, that's for sure. That rocket is going to be used later. We've got Normandy, we've got London, we've got Oral Kursk, Tulu Pest, Russia, Stalingrad. Yep. All right. I think we're doing pretty good. So let's get this shaken. I want to do Normandy first, just because that could be fun. We'll just, whoops, not all of it. We'll just pull this out for right now. And we'll just drag all this over. Really kind of need my heavy tank to put in some work. Let's get some of these dice out of here. All right, heavy tank, the Tiger, bunch of infantry. These two guys will pair with the artillery. Well, I suppose this guy is here. He just doesn't have anybody to shoot at. So that's really not too terrible. That guy will go there. He's there. These guys join that. All right, so let's do some first strikes. And then we got a bunch of other dice. There we go. We'll grab those for green. The green is for my boosted infantry. And let's grab a red dice for the Tiger. Okay. So, pretty good. Here will be the first strikes. Uh, One first strike for me. I imagine he'll want to take that on the artillery since it already had fired. And that's a miss. So, there we go. Major foe's artillery is gone, but uh, at least it got a shot off in exchange for the first strike. So now we are in it. Normal combat. Pretty high numbers, so no good there. Next, my boosted infantry. There, ooh, nice, one hit. Militia's off. And a Tiger. Wow, that's crazy. It like balanced. Says it's a one, so I'll take it. And we're gonna snipe a British infantry. Okay, so here's the twos. 9 and a 10, no good. And now the fours. Okay, one hit. That is not too bad. We lose a lone infantry so far. Okay. Top of the order here's for the twos. One hit. All right, airborne's out of here. Now for my threes. No dice there. And the tiger. A 6. That'll do it. Um, Not that it too matters, I don't think, but the American infantry will be out of there. 2 for the airborne. Airborne is gone, and now for the infantry. 2 hits. 2 hits. All right, that's two of those guys. All right, I'm running out of infantry. That was some good shooting right there from those guys. So back top the order, round 3. Those are misses. Those are misses. Shucks, this is rough. And a 5. So got another hit. At least the Tiger tank's been consistent. So here are their 2 dice in return. 1 more hit. Who's the anti-aircraft gun for that one? Cost a little more, but ideally they won't have too many aircraft soon. So this better be the last round of combat. Come on, guys, pull it together. Let's see. 2. That's all we needed. Now, 8. That's a miss. All right. So the battle is over. Let's roll my Tiger tank for fun. See if he would have remained consistent, and he would not have. The Tiger tank would have missed, unfortunately. But oh, that'd have been some serious cleanup right there. 2 hits on that last round. No worries though. That's all right. That's okay. There we go. So these are the guys remaining. Uh, well, yeah, they make it. Okay. So we have reclaimed Normandy. That's always nice. And now let's see. Okay. So we'll roll for the factory, or not the factory, the airbase. See if the damage happens. The damage does not happen. So like I said, I imagine he would want to scramble because it's just not great. And so oh, but we actually have to do this seaplane thing first because that crosses that first. So let's see what happens. Let's see, I'll be red. The Americans can be the black. And I hit. So that sub comes off and the seaplane lands there. Sub misses, so it is coastal defense and the tactical bomber. We'll make the tactical bomber red. I like making the guys with target select red. And I don't have too many. All right, we'll make it purple. Actually, no, we'll give the Americans green. So this might hurt. We'll see what happens. They miss, and everybody else misses. So now we're into the second round of combat. No longer air supremacy. He missed and I hit. Okay. All right, that was wow for 8s. That's rough. Okay. But now we're into the combat. If he wants to have done something different, we can sure figure that out. But I kind of figured he would have some pretty solid odds. If that did not work, which it did not, that was not great. That could have been rough. But this will be interesting because we have to lose all of our amphibiously assaulting units first. So we'll put all this over here first, and then I'll go back to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. There's some fighters. This guy can't even attack until the second round of combat. These guys are at 3s for the first round. These guys are at 2s. Let's see, so these 2 are at 3. That's boosted. This is at a 5 because of city. Let's grab the militia, put them at... Oh yeah, militia at 3. Airborne's at 3. These guys are at 5. City bonuses are wonderful for defenders, so good for them. There's my transport planes. These guys, oh yeah, so these guys get to come back. And the tactical bomber has to land in the Netherlands because that is the most it can travel. Or it could go to Belgium, but Netherlands. Actually, no. Yeah, let's put it in Belgium. There's a fort in Belgium, so that's nice. All right. Let's see. That looks like everything. And this factory or that airbase is damaged already, so this fighter cannot scramble into it. Oh, I nearly forgot. We need these. Um, so that will be at a 2, and that won't fight. All right, so now I can just kind of clone a little bit, clone some of these dice. Let's see. Um, got a few dice here. We'll grab a dice for the medium armor when its turn comes around. So this anti-aircraft definitely gets 3 shots. There's a first strike, and here's for the ground units. All right. It's not great, but we'll see what happens. Definitely not great, but we'll see what happens. So, first strike has to happen. A 3. Nice work. I gotta lose a Marine right off the bat. All right, now into our regularly scheduled program. No hits there. No hits there. Come on. 1 hit, and that'll be taken on the strat bomber just because it's air-to-air combat. So here's a strat bomber. Oh boy, this is awful. This is not going to go well. Here's the militia and airborne. Okay, they all miss. There's a bit of reprieve, but they weren't the ones that I was worried about. Here's the oof, that was almost a hit. Okay, so no hits there. That's good. And now for the heavy hitters. Whoa, all misses. Okay, wild. Uh, All right. That's. Oh, I suppose I don't really need this. I can just do this. Okay, so these guys head down. Lose one of these. That was strange. How few hits there were from anybody. Okay, so the bomber's out of here. That is nice. I do appreciate that at the very least. And I guess now we're into everything else. So here's a bunch of 2s. Hey, got a hit. And I imagine that'll be on the anti-aircraft since it no longer fires anyway. Now a bunch of 6s. Come on, guys. Let's put in some work. 6, 6. There's okay, 2 6s only. I imagine that'll be 2 militia. So then here are. Oh, I suppose we can just do this. Here are the 3s. No hits there. And the 5s. 2 hits there. So that is truly unfortunate, but I do have to lose the medium armor first, just because that is how amphibious landings work. They are brutal on the attacker. You gotta lose the amphibious units first. So next up, we are back in it. All these guys have perished. And we go. All misses from the airborne. They are just there to hang out, I suppose. Come on. Okay, 2 more. I'm just hitting averages right now, which is interesting. 3s. Okay, so that the airborne gets a hit, but does not get a target. Well, nothing to target select, I suppose I should say. So they're gone. The artillery misses. And for 5s here. Jeez. What the heck? Nothing there. All right. So, airborne. One hit. Infantry is put to the back. Fighters. Oh, geez. All right, nothing from them. And nothing from them. These are weird dice. Airborne. Nothing from them. Come on, fighters. Is it too much to ask for 3 hits this time? 9, 3, 2, and a 10. All right, 2 hits. Okay. We'll see. 3 hits. Only 1 hit. I won't complain that much now. All right, so that is 1 more airborne. This is gone. Airborne does not do it. Airbornes have gotten, I think, 1 hit total. These are long fights. 2 hits, only needed 1, and here's the 5 in return, and it's a 6. There's been a weird number of 6s. So I do take London. That is nice. And I didn't even have to lose a plane for it. Well, that was. Well, I was pretty sure I could take it. The question just was, is how bad was it gonna hurt? That's that's really all it came down to. So, um, we'll plant our flag there. 17th is gone. I think I deleted the. Yep, I deleted that. That means that Britain loses its bank, $36. I was hoping to keep them down below 30 the entire game, but they just marched right up to 30 right away. So that was kind of tough. Um, well, what now? I suppose. So these strap bombers have to land in Belgium. Simple as that. And then this transport plane went 1, 2, 3. It's got a pretty decent chunk of movement, but I think we will just land it in Western Germany. But we are still in combat, so let's roll a bunch more dice. How does that sound? We got some dice up here. Let's just grab those real quick. Okay, so we'll do here first. I've got 3 first strikes. We'll grab those and then add 1 more. So here's my artillery. Hit. So it's over before it even began. And this Panzer Grenadier can blitz and join that group in their assault. Oh, come on. Not right now. I'm busy. I'll get these guys out of here. Grab a flag. And whoops, don't grab that guy. And put them right back. Actually, let's face the enemy. Okay. And now we're here. So let me actually pull this because it's kind of a big plate. Okay. So we'll have 1 first strike. Geez, this is going to be kind of rough. Maybe let's just do this. Oh, we got to lock that down, otherwise it's coming with. All right. Sorry, this is a pretty long turn, kind of doing a whole lot. It's the end of the game, so really there's a lot to do. So, not in a city, which means they defended a 4. Not in a city, defending a 2. This is a 3. These are 6s. Mechanized are 3s. Light tanks are also 3s. Tiger plus a second Tiger. Rockets do not defend. That's a 2. 1's boosted. And a cavalry to 3. And then advanced mechanized is right there. Okay. So, sorry, I'm having to pull out a lot of dice. Like, just kind of a lot of big battles, you know? And we'll do this. So there's 3 plus 2. And then there'll be the artillery. Actually, we'll leave this to them. And the artillery can just be pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tigers are red. There's those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so first strike. That's a miss, and I forgot my aircraft. Don't worry, we're not too far in yet. We're okay. And the only reason the aircraft kind of matters is just because the aircraft, I'll bet you, would dissuade Idolwolf from being a part of this attack with his aircraft. Just so I think his aircraft would stay, and that's why we're not pulling them out either. So now we're in it for 2s. Nothing there. These are all for 3s. 1, 2, 3 hits. That's pretty good. Rolled a lot of high numbers in our last couple battles, so maybe this is change of pace. Here's for 4s. 1 more hit. Well, I was hoping that this would be done in 1 turn, maybe 2 at the most for blitzing. Here's for the fighters. 1, let's see, it's a 4, 2, and 1. Yep, so that would have killed his aircraft immediately, just kind of I expected. And then that's also 3 hits. Tactical bombers. 2 more hits. So, yep, it's long over. Let's see how they do on defense. Ooh, it's a 3. That was close. Ooh, jeez. 3 hits. Nice. The communists will not go without a fight. So, 3 hits. I'm going to go 1, 2. Light armor is just kind of crappy. Yeah, 3. We'll take off light armor. So, there's the 3. These guys will sit tight in Tula-Lipetsk. There we go. That'll be all right. And the 84th goes here, except for one guy, 1 Panzer Grenadier, who's going to break off and just grab some money. All right, I got big old stacks of units. And then there 1 Panzer Grenadier is here. Oh, I realized I was fighting on a river right there. I got plenty of hits, so I don't think it really matters. I'll have to go back and check, though. I should have been looking at that. That's on me. I'll go back and make sure that that doesn't actually affect anything. And my aircraft. There we go. So it went 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we're gonna put it into Eastern Ukraine. Okay, I think that's all the combat. We're looking pretty good. Starting to grab up a lot of territory. Cutting the rail there was pretty nice. We're gonna move these guys up for a little bit of assistance in the aircraft department. That cavalry's there. That guy's there. The Soviets have long-range aircraft. That's a good question. No, no, they don't. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So we're gonna do some tactical retreating. This guy's gonna go 1, 2. Let's see. This guy might as well just go here. I'll use one. Let's see. Oh, I get two rail movement here. Hmm. Okay. I'll use one of my rail movement here to go like that, and this guy will actually pop down to here just for a little bit of extra support. Let's see. This tack bomber's got to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join these guys. Then we got some rail movement. All right, so we got 5 rail movement. Let's make sure that we do this right. This guy rails for 1. We'll go 2 to Belgium. Hmm. Oh, 3, this rocket comes down to here. Can't leave that guy alone. That'd be not cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Can I do that? How does this border work? Yeah, it looks like I can do that because I'm flying over impassable territory, which is allowed to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I'll have a pretty sizable air force right here in eastern Ukraine then. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, he can take Kola back. Can't hold it. So that was 3 total. Um, hmm. Move these guys up so that they're ready for the next step. Do that and that. He's still in Warsaw. Oh yes, I've got these fighters remaining. Put 3 in Paris and 1 back to Western Germany. Because they all came 3. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Pretty easy. So that'll be good there. And let's see. All right, we'll rail a guy to there as well. Okay. All right, good. So that's all the rail movement. Then we're just going to check the rest of the combat movements. Decent force there. Doing what we can, doing what we can. A couple of guys there. Oh boy, I forgot to do the rating. That's all right because I already declared it and it doesn't affect anything anyway. So let's see. Maybe we can get another $5 off the Americans. That'll be ambitious. 2. $2 so far. And we got 2 subs remaining. Here's the next one. Another $2. $1 remaining. Let's see what happens. Perfect. That's everything. Everything. So the Americans lose $5. There we go. That's for making me lose 2 up here. I'm getting these subs off slowly. Ever so slowly. Hmm. Yeesh. I don't know. This is tight. This is this is really something. I'll tell you that. I am sorry. I'm being very meticulous because it's so close to the end of the game that I really have to watch it, or not cool things could happen. Very not cool things. So that'll be that. Let's play some units. Oops, don't do that. All right, so we got 2 militia upgrades. That's really the only thing to remember from there. Where should we put these? Let's put them. There. Okay. No, don't take territory. That's not what we're doing here. So the strat bomber goes here and joins the 15th. Let's see, okay. So let's deliver our lend lease here as well into Galicia Leon, of course. That is not a difficult choice. 2 fighters to Western Germany. We'll do a rocket to Western Germany, so that's 3, 4, a tiger. You know what? Why not 2 tigers? It's good to get them in the fight if they can be super quick. So that's all 2 there. We're gonna put another militia for some added defense, just in case the aircraft get a little uppity. That's a seaplane. That's a transport plane. So yeah, I suppose. I suppose it can do pretty well there. Then medium armor, and a bunch of militia. Oh yeah, so those militia are like that. So these 2 airborne are going to go here as well. That makes it 2, 4, 6. I think I can use twice more in there, but I don't think I will. I do want an infantry here. Come on. Actually, let's do 2 infantry there. And then a militia here. A medium armor here. Oops, that's not quite in the right place. There we go. Got 1 more fighter. That's fun. So you know what? Why not? Let's do that. Let's do 2 there. And a few militia over here. I had some ideas, but they were mostly contingent ideas. So, in efforts to really stymie what the Soviets want to do, we'll do a militia and a militia upgrade to Helsinki. So that gives me an infantry effectively. We'll do a second militia in the Netherlands. And we'll do a militia and a militia upgrade into Aquitaine. So militia and militia upgrade there. All right. Not too bad. It is a interesting position we find ourselves in right now, but things could be worse. So I think that's it. I think that is it. Let's check out our dinero. $92. That's really nice. I like that. $92 plus 2 for Vichy France is 94. Plus 2 brings us to 96. Plus 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10. $106 for the Germans. That means that unless my capital is taken, I cannot I cannot make or I cannot spend less than $100 next turn. And with the loss of the air transport, I have made it so that I cannot lose uh, Berlin unless some real weird happens, which I do not see. And if I don't see it, that would be rough. So let me finish up the turn real quick by doing recruitment, which I always forget to do. That's a miss. And these guys. That's a 9. Even I don't even know why I bothered checking it. I don't think a 6 would have worked either anyway. Cool. So that's it for me. I'll send it over to Adolwolf for the common turn, and we'll see what his response is. It's getting crazy and it's getting down to the wire. So thanks for hanging in with us, everybody, so far. It's getting to the end of the game and it's getting really interesting. We'll see you in the next one. Later.